I'm back at the pulmonologist getting ready to go in and get the results of the procedure, the bronchoscopy that I had last week with all the multitude of biopsies and other tests they ran, the fluid collection that they took for infections, and just that whole mess that I went through. I get all the results back now. And I'm sitting here, waiting to go in, and it's a lot. It really hits me in these times as I'm sitting here, because I'm one of those people. I gotta be early. I'm always early. I always have to sit in my car and wait to go in, and but I sit here and it almost overwhelms me in a sense of how many times I've done this exact thing, because over 8 years, it almost feels like it's never ending. I've never went more than a couple months without one of these, you know, car rides, or one of these, sitting in the car waiting to go in and get news that could change the rest of my life, could change how I'm going about living with this cancer. And I do talk about it a lot. I talk about the anxiety and the fear and the worry and stress. But I think what a lot of people don't understand is how you don't get used to it. Or at least I haven't in 8 years. Because it is such a magnitude of change that can happen. And for me, the last couple of years, nothing too drastic has changed. I've had ups and downs. I've had to add some drugs. I've got off of some drugs with my chemo. But all in all, for me, it's been kind of fairly stable. But also, I know, because I remember when my cancer came back, or when I was first diagnosed, how drastic of a change and how drastically it shook up my life. I'm still trying to process that stuff 8 years later. So I know in my head, I think, oh man, you're going to become that guy who just cries wolf, that complains and, wants attention before these appointments and stuff. And I never want to give off that vibe. But also, I know the people in the cancer world, that they understand this because we live it. And it's just hard for other people too. But just know that anybody else sitting here getting ready to go into appointments like this, I see you. It is a lot, and it is completely valid that it feels like a lot, and that process it or complain, or, just anything that helps you through it. But I will make an update later, and everybody have a good weekend.